Every time I shoot video, I'm reminded about just how amazing our God is. If you don't know, when you shoot video, you have to obviously adjust to the lighting in every single room, not just the brightness, but the white balance. Outside light is different than inside light, warm light or cool light, and you have to kind of keep the camera adjusting to the different shots. So every time you go into a different room, the lighting might be different, and you might have to re-white balance your camera, and you might have to readjust some of the settings on your camera to get that perfect shot. And your eye does all of this automatically, almost instantly. I think we take for granted how when I walk into another room and flip on the lights, my eyes automatically adjust and I can see just fine. It just amazes me how complex the human eye is. And I just have a hard time believing that we evolved into that. If you look at a camera and how complicated it is, especially some of these cameras that shoot some beautiful video, there's no way you think it just kind of happened that way. There's a creator. Somebody took these plans and put it together. Somebody had these ideas. Somebody had to produce these cameras in a certain way. You can't just happen by chance. Every time I shoot with a camera, I'm just reminded of the amazingness of God. And really, you think about how amazing the human eye is and how complicated it is that this eye does what that camera does so quickly and so much more effectively. And then you think about, that's just one tiny part of the human body. The human body is so complicated. And that's why when you hear the Bible verse, you were fearfully and wonderfully made. It's true. The time that God took to put together a human, it's amazing. You can't convince me that there's anything other than creative design. That the way that our bodies work together, the way that skin heals itself when it gets cut, it's just crazy to me. The way that our body works. And then you think about beyond that, you look at the mountains and the oceans and trees, and then go to outer space and the stars, and there's no way this happened by chance. We're created by God. We are created by God for His creative purpose. And see, this is why evolution and the Big Bang Theory and these things are so dangerous. Not because it really matters what the universe looked like hundreds of thousands of millions of whatever years ago, but because if you take away your creator, then you take away your creative purpose. And if we weren't created by God, then what are we here for? I really think that's why human life is so devalued right now in the world, because if we're just random, if it's just random chaos that everything in this universe was born out of, then where's the value in life? Where's the value in your purpose? What are you here for? Understanding that there is a creator and that he has a creative purpose allows me to search and figure out what that purpose is. What are the desires in your heart? What are the things you're good at? Are you a storyteller? Are you visual? Are you an artist? Are you an athlete? Those are some things that God put in you for a specific purpose. Think about the complexity of your eye. Think about your hands, the way they work, the way the earth is laid out, the way the stars are hung in the sky. When you think about the complexity and the beauty of creation, there had to be a creator. And with a creator comes your creative purpose.